This is the NBA Finals, Game 2. The Knicks come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Sacramento Kings. Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
We are on the biggest stage in professional basketball, the NBA Finals. We're set for Game 2 on 2K Sports. Tonight could give us a picture of where this series is headed. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Looking now at the lineup for the teams tonight. Some names out of action.
And in the postseason, health always such a big factor. Neither team is at full strength, so there's no excuses. You gotta find a way to advance.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Goga Bitadze is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position. And for New York, they've got Quentin Grimes, OG Anunoby out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Hachimura in at the 4. You look at Sacramento, and they drop Game 1 of the Finals. How important is it for them to even this series now?
Yeah, it's big. If they can get this to 1-1 going back home, I like their chances. So a win tonight is huge if they want to lift that Larry O'Brien trophy.
We know Caruso can be a threat from outside the arc. The defense has got to honor that shot.
Brunson against Doncic. Brunson passes to Anunoby. Now here's Brunson. Not a lot of room. Good D by Doncic.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
That shot wide open.
You guard against the drive of Luka Doncic, but that opens you up to the mid-range ability, and Luka lets you feel it from that distance.
Anunoby for 3. Good work defensively by Caruso.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Bitadze. Uneasy, 2 on the layup.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. As you might expect, we talked about the game plan for defending Luka Doncic. Coach stressed that they'll double-team him often, saying, quote, we want him to feel challenged on every single shot. I don't want him to get exactly what he wants out there. Sounds like Luka should expect hands in his face at all times tonight. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. And so here's Sacramento. After the basket by New York on the other end. Doncic on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Again, the Kings score.
Well, they were looking for a fast start, and they have been perfect from the tip.
The Knicks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Caruso against Anunoby. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
OG Anunoby, such a nice blend of power and skill. You see it right there.
It's his first trip to the line, and he drops it first. Both free throws good from Anunoby. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Outside Sharpe. Caruso outside. To the paint. And Bitadze throws it down.
Boy, Alex Caruso, what a pretty look right there. So unselfish.
First quarter ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Brunson. Hits it from the high post.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Doncic with the bucket.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And this is who's leading the charge when it comes to rebounding here in the postseason. Second is Mitchell Robinson.
His awareness around the rim has really been impressive lately. It's obvious he knows every possession is important in the playoffs.
Knicks trail by 7. Outside Brunson. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. It's stolen by Doncic. Here's Hart. Doncic outside. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. 8 points for Luka Doncic.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And it's in there.
Boy, how highly skilled is Jalen Brunson with the ball in his hands. The ability to get anywhere on the floor that he wants to go.
And they doubled up Doncic. Three-pointer Sharp. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, their offense is really humming right now. They just can't miss.
It's Grimes on the wing. Three-pointer, no good. Sacramento leading by 10. Doncic left side. Tries a 10-footer. Ooh, Robinson with a block.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority sends it back.
Here's Anunoby. And the shot goes.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Robinson with a steal. Pass to Grimes. From outside, off the mark. Sacramento has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And Bataze gets it to go.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Anunoby against Caruso. Puts up the 8-footer. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Anunoby's got 6 points.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
From deep, here's Doncic. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And that one's good for Brunson. Now here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. Outside Sharp. Over Brunson. Outside Sharp. From outside the arc. They get it again. Caruso outside. And here's Doncic outside. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's Brunson. 6 points for him. Pass to Grimes. And here's Robinson. Back to Grimes. Robinson, a screen on Sharp. Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
Well, you talk about spacing the floor. This is exactly what you hope for from Quentin Grimes.
Here's Doncic. Again, Doncic missing.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Outside Brunson. Hachimura with a screen on Doncic. Brunson passes to Hachimura. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
The Kings lead by 7. Now Caruso. Pass to Doncic. And here's Sharp. The 3 ball. It's Sharp on the wing. And the 3 off target.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
Anunoby against Doncic. Here's Robinson. Banked it in off the glass. Now just a 5-point Sacramento lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Outside Sharp. Doncic against Anunoby. Now here's Doncic. Defense is right there. Again, the miss by the Kings. New York has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Outside Anunoby. Hachimura with a screen on Sharp. Anunoby for 3. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby really coming along as a shooter.
Outside Hart. Pass to Doncic. To win the drought. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Puts up a 3. He can't get that one to fall. Sacramento has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Caruso, pass to Doncic. Here's Sharp. Takes the 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Now here's Anunoby. 9 points in the game from 7 feet. And no good trying to use the glass.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Hart from long range gets the 3 ball to go. And now it's an 8-point Kings lead.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Pass to Grimes. 1:41 left to play in the first. New York working the ball around now. 4 on the clock. Hachimura finds Anunoby. Here's Brunson outside. Hart pulls it in. Sacramento leading by 8. And he lobs it up. Intercepted. Outside Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. 1:10 left now in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Hachimura with a screen on Sharp. Here's Anunoby. Hachimura. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Well, when you play with the level of focus and energy level that Rui brings nightly, Hachimura able to create that second chance opportunity.
Now here's Sharp. 6 points for him. Pass to Hart. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. Knicks trail by 6. 32 seconds left to play in the first. Brunson with the bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Sharp. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
Outside Anunoby. Hachimura with a screen on Caruso. Anunoby can't get it to go. Anunoby against Hart. Pass to Doncic. Too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. No good on the technical. So unable to pick that one up. Here's Larson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Miles McBride picks one up. Sacramento shooting their second and third shots at the line here. First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. He gets it up. And so it's Sacramento up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
They've got Jonathan Isaac. Miles McBride is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Bol and it's Champagnie at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Well, Steven Adams is a formidable presence on the interior. Nice finish.
Champagnie, that's good.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Pass to Lyles. Here's Dennis. Simmons defending. Clock at 6. Here's Arabia. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Sacramento shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Here's Simmons. No made baskets yet. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. 17-foot shot on the way. McBride can't get it to go.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Pass to Dennis. Back to Arabia. To the inside. Here's Lyles. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Good on the second one. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Now here's Simmons. He's guarded closely. Isaac for 3. That one doesn't drop. Sacramento leading by 9. And stolen by Simmons. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just tremendous job using his frame. Ben Simmons understands how to get position.
Here's Larson. Inside. Here's Adams. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Adams has got 4 points now in the quarter. Simmons, the pass to Isaac. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Champagnie. Sacramento grabs the miss. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Arabia goes in. Pass to Adams. Sacramento passing it around. Here's Dennis. Here's Larson. McBride covers. 6 on the shot clock. Larson, no good. Knicks trail by 9. Right side Simmons. Outside McBride. Here's Champagnie. There's the 3. Rebounded by Lyles.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Arabia passes to Adams. Here's Dennis. Pass to Adams. Here's Lyles. Simmons defending. The 3 is up. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Simmons. Puts it up and in from the low block. Simmons has got his second basket.
Well, this is exactly where Ben Simmons looks to become assertive. The closer he is to the cup, the more dangerous he is.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Bol. Anunoby comes in for Isaac. Grimes, he's checked in for Champagnie. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Simmons. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Bataze's checked in for Adams. Hart comes in for Lyles. Caruso, he's checked in for LaRavia. And Doncic has subbed in for Dennis. Now here's Hart. Bataze a screen on Anunoby. To the middle. And Bataze throws it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And defenses prepare for Brunson's foul-drawing tactics, but they still can't do anything about it.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
The Kings lead by 10. Outside Hart, pass to Bataze. On the wing, Caruso. Doncic outside. They set the pick. Here's Larson. And here's Caruso outside. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Left side Brunson. Down low. That's good from Robinson. On the assist by Brunson. Robinson's got 6 points.
Mitchell Robinson's field goal percentage is high, and the reason is these are the kinds of looks he creates.
Pass to Larson. And here's Caruso. The 3. Fires in the triple. Caruso's got his second basket on the night.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Now Anunoby fires from deep. Caruso grabs the board.
Oh, that is how you deny an open look with some in-your-face defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The free throw drops for Caruso.
Alex Caruso, to me, one of those guys who's a plug-and-play no matter what system you put him in. Work ethic, IQ, unselfish defense, willing to mix it up and be competitive everywhere on the floor. Sharp,
he's checked in for the Kings. Now here's Brunson. He's got 10. Can't cash in the 10-footer. It's Sharp on the wing. McBride covers. Caruso outside. Back to Doncic. 6 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. It's a 13-point game. New York working the ball around now. The kick out to Brunson. Pass to Grimes. And an Obi for three. And count it. Now 4 for 9.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
And here's Sharp. Give him 8 points now. Oh, swiped away. Grimes with the ball. Caruso covers. The Knicks have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Pass to McBride. Now here's Grimes from the arc. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Grimes has got 6 points.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the three ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Alex Caruso playing bigger than his size. Nice.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. New York making a switch here. Hachimura's checked in. During the playoffs, the NBA leaders in shooting from the floor. Mitchell Robinson on top. The fourth spot held by Rui Hachimura.
They've been both taking great shots. That's the efficiency you want in the postseason.
Knicks trail by 9. Outside Anunoby. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
What's amazing about OG Anunoby, this guy one of the best wing defenders in the league. You almost have to game plan for what he brings defensively.
Both free throws good from Anunoby.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Sharp against Brunson. Now here's Doncic. Tightly guarded. Shot clock at 6. Hart, the open shot. Another one falls for Sacramento.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Here's Brunson. Brunson on the attack.
Well, guys, we don't call him big body Brunson for nothing. Give him a little contact and it's no problem.
It's Hart on the wing from behind the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Hart's got 8.
Well, shaky start. He's putting that in the rear view and finding his groove.
Brunson looks it over. Over Doncic. Sacramento grabs the miss. Batase's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And here's Caruso outside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 6th assist of the night. Brunson with it. He's got 12. Hachimura sets a screen. Brunson passes to Grimes. Drills it from deep. Grimes has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Timeout, Sacramento.
The Kings lead by 10. Right side Sharp. And he goes in for the dunk.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. .136 left in the first half of this game. Here's Brunson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Doncic. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The first free throw is good.
Now, Jalen Brunson approaches the point guard position as a scorer. Boy, this guy can light you up.
Both free throws, good from Brunson.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
Here's Batase. It's rebounded by New York. Now here's Anunoby. He's got 14.
Anunoby having to deal with bodies draped on him, not giving in.
He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all. That free throw is good from Anunoby. Laravia is checked in for Caruso. Both free throws good from Anunoby. 1:05 left to play in the first half. Doncic outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Drawing fouls is an art, folks, and very few do it better than Luka Doncic.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. No good on the second free throw. Knicks trail by 9. Hachimura finds Brunson, driving inside. Wow, Brunson so quick down the lane.
Well, this is the very definition of Jalen Brunson's game, his ability to get past defenders and create for himself or his teammates. That is nicely done.
From deep, here's Doncic. He buries it from 3. Doncic has got 18 points in the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Brunson against Doncic. Left side Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
Guys, when you talk about Josh Hart, he is putting himself in the conversation for one of the best rebounding guards we've ever seen.
And so here's Sacramento. Now Sharp. 10 points for him. Laravia outside for 3. The shot, no good. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Sacramento on top. They lead by 11. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey everybody, a large Game 1 deficit for the New York Knicks.
They've done some good things. I mean, they've also let those other guys get comfortable at the offensive end.
Yeah, Lazy D, they'll need to play with much higher energy in the second half.
Taking a look at the situation for the Sacramento Kings. When you think about the series, Shaq, do they need to win this game?
Yes, Ernie, if they lose this one, they are in a serious hole. I'd even call it a Shaq-size hole.
Well, those Shaq-size holes are hard to get out of.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
And the Knicks with the possession here. They trail by 11 on the court for Sacramento. Josh Hart is out there with Goga Bitadze. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Sharp in at the 2. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
Anunoby against Doncic. Hart passes to Bitadze. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Caruso. Back to Doncic. Caruso outside. Offline with a 3. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. 9-point game. Beyond the arc. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
OG Anunoby has put in such work on his perimeter game, and boy, that three-point shot getting more and more dependable.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Anunoby on the wing. Three-pointer off the mark. Sacramento leading by 8. Sharp finds Hart. And Hart throws it down.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
For New York, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Anunoby. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. He's gone 6 of 6 from the line tonight. The Kings making a switch here. Larabia's checked in. That free throw's good from Anunoby. And the Kings shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. Sharp against Brunson. Launches it. It's hauled in by Robinson. Knicks trail by 7. Pass to Brunson. Lets it go from deep. Yes, sir! Brunson for 3.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 to 5.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And looking at these playoffs so far, here are some of the players who have been distributing the ball the best. Number 1, Jalen Brunson. Sacramento leading by 4. It's Sharp with the drive. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, CA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Oh, that's something else,
I mean, just
man.
Beautiful. That's an athletic play by Sharp. Putting in the sweat to beat the other guys back on the fast break.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Robinson gets the bucket.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And they doubled up Doncic. And Bataze throws it down.
The guy with extraordinary vision, Luka Doncic with the find.
Brunson against Doncic. Hachimura with a screen on Doncic. Brunson passes to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Bataze. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Anunoby. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Kings lead by 6. Here's Sharp. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Outside Anunoby. The 3. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Sharp with it. Hachimura covering. Sharp passes to Doncic. Here comes Luka. And Doncic hammers it home.
I'll tell you, the footwork of Luka on his drives is really something to behold.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Knicks trail by 10. Hachimura outside. Shoots over Hart. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Hachimura's got 8.
I like how Hachimura plays a controlled basketball game. He takes his shots where they're available.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Kings.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Brunson got a hand on it.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him. Pass to Bataze. Sacramento passing it around. Arabia passes to Bataze.
OG Anunoby, if not the best wing defender, one of the best. How about that contest?
Inside. Fires the 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Bataze's got rebound number 8 now. And another miss by Sacramento.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then it's been a little bit of a struggle.
Doncic for the block.
Boy, Luka has decided he wants to become a more complete defensive player. How about choice on the pipes?
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Ben Simmons is checked in for Brunson. Larson's checked in for the Kings. Sharp, no good on the free throw. Knicks trail by 12. Simmons looking around. Out to Hachimura. This one for 3. Ooh, he's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in his many attempts.
And this is what we're seeing. Rui Hachimura understanding I've got to expand my range. This is huge for his development.
And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 4 rebounds now. This will be his 3rd free throw of the game.
14 foul.
One shot.
Now the intensity, the toughness, the absolute ability to play bigger than your size. That is Josh Hart.
Sacramento leading by 10. Pass to Bataze. To the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Grimes' shot is off.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Larson. Let's go with a three. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. And they double up Simmons. Outside Grimes. Takes a three. Sinks it from distance. Grimes has got 12 points in the game.
Well, they specifically want Grimes to be in positions to catch and shoot, and you see why right there.
Back to Sharp. Here's Arabia. The putback. It's good on the putback. Bataze's got 8 here in this quarter.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Simmons, the pass to Hachimura. And they double up Simmons. Back to Hachimura. Shoots over Hart. Hauled in by the Kings. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
So confident in the painted area. Josh Hart understands how to score inside.
The jump hook. And it's Arabia with a rebound. The Kings lead by 13. Outside Sharp. From deep. And that one's good. Arabia.
My goodness, that's just too clean a look. He takes full advantage.
New York has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Pass to Hachimura. Robinson, a screen on Hart. Hachimura, the pass to Robinson. Ooh, he's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Here for New York. Bold, he's checked in for Robinson. Champagnie comes in for Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Grimes. Adams checked in for the Kings. Lyles comes in for Hart. And it's Adams missing. Knicks trail by 14. Here's McBride. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. These are his first free throws of the game. And he makes the first. Luka Doncic is checked in for Sacramento. And he makes both free throws. We've got 1:48 left in the third. Here's Larson. McBride covers. From deep, here's Doncic. The Knicks pull it in. Outside Simmons. Pass to Hachimura. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got his third assist of the night. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Kings. 10-point lead, and it's Adams missing. Outside McBride. Outside Bull. Lets the three fly. And it's Laravia with a rebound. The Kings lead by 10. Here's Larson. Kicks it to Doncic. Five on the clock. Laravia outside. 4-3. The rebound by Ben Simmons. New York has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic against Hachimura. Doncic passes to Lyles. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Boy, these are the shots you have to make. If you don't capitalize, you are letting the defense off the hook.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Away from way outside. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. The Kings on top. They lead by 8. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Sacramento leading by 8. Jalen Brunson is out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Bol Bol. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Champagnie at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Larson. From deep, here's Doncic. Bol grabs the board. Bol's got his 4th rebound in this one. Doncic against Brunson. Bol. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson.
How about that well-timed drop-off? Jalen Brunson just knows where to put the basketball.
And here's Doncic. Pass to Lyles. And he gets it to go. And the Kings lead by 8.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
Here's Champagnie. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Lyles.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
Adams against Simmons. Oh, it's stolen. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Brunson passes to Champagnie. Back to Brunson. There's a screen by Bol. Clock at 6. Out left to the wing. From deep, here's Simmons. Sacramento grabs the miss. Doncic has got 7 rebounds in the game. 3-pointer. And it's New York with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
McBride passes to Bol. And again, the Knicks missing. The Kings lead by 8. Here's Larson. Doncic on the wing. And they doubled up Doncic. Laravia right side. Here's Adams. Count it. Good.
Well, Steven Adams was a bit raw when he entered the league, but you can see right there how sound he has become as a finisher on the interior.
Now here's Bol. To the left side wing. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. And the Kings also making a change. Bataze's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And that one's good. Brunson's got 23 points.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
And here's Doncic outside. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's McBride. Larson with a rebound. The Kings lead by 8. Arabia outside. Here's Larson. Natase with a screen. Shot clock at 6. Kept alive. Pass to Lyles. Arabia outside. The steal. And here's McBride. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Larson with the bucket.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Robinson, a screen on Doncic. Here's Brunson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Doncic.
Well, despite his size, Jalen Brunson loves to operate in the painted area.
2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
So for the Knicks, Hachimura's checked in for Bowl. Grimes comes in for Champagny. And it's OG Anunoby in for McBride. Sacramento also making some changes. Hart's checked in for Lyles. Caruso comes in for LaRavia. And it's Sharp in for Larson. Both free throws good from Brunson.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy is phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
Outside Sharp. Batadze, a screen on Brunson. Sharp passes to Batadze. Back to Sharp. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam!
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
You know, I admire how fearless Brunson is. Just daring the defense to foul him on the drive.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Brunson. Sacramento leading by 6. Outside Sharp. Wide open look. From downtown, the putback. Outside Hart, fires for 3. Outside Sharp, the 3 is up. Hits a three-pointer. Sharp's got 15 points here in the second half.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
It's stolen by Batadze. To the middle. Kicks it to Doncic. Launches a 3. And the Kings with another 3.
Fearless, as always. Doncic loves to fill it up from deep.
Here's Brunson. Takes it inside. And it's good. 2 points. Brunson's got 29.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
Caruso against Anunoby. On the wing, Hachimura. Anunoby with it. Robinson, a screen on Caruso. Clock at 4. That's good from Robinson on the assist from Anunoby. Anunoby's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Sharp. Now here's Doncic. Pass to Batadze. And Batadze throws it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Brunson against Doncic. Now here's Grimes. Here's the 3. Sinks the tray.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more than before this one's over.
Now here's Hart. Outside Sharp. To the paint. Here's Batase. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And it's Brunson missing. Sacramento leading by 9. Here's Hart. Kicks it to Doncic. Back to Hart. Pass to Caruso. Here's Sharp. Another one falls for Sacramento.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
The Knicks have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Outside Brunson. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Caruso. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. Cole, he's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Grimes. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Brunson. Tipped. It's stolen by Hart. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. Doncic. Bull with the rebound.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
The Kings lead by 13. Sinks it in the post.
And so difficult to defend. Sharp has 3-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
McBride on the wing, guarded by Sharp. Now Brunson fires the 3. Oh, he can't hit it. Here's Sharp. Now Hart. Shoots a 3. It's good from beyond the arc.
Well, Josh Hart, the very definition of unselfish. How about keeping his eyes up and finding his teammate?
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. It's an 18-point game. He launches. Hart with a rebound.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting with every missed bucket. It becomes more and more desperate.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Outside Sharp. Caruso up top. Now Doncic. Now Caruso. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Caruso's got 4 points in the quarter.
A Game 2 of the NBA Finals has been decided. Now the teams will be switching venues, but boy, what an important win for the Kings.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And what an important win. Tying the finals at 1-1. Going down 2-0 would have put them in a huge hole.
And the finals are just getting started, guys. Neither team with an advantage. This could be a classic series.
And here's Simmons. A shot to stop the run. Flushes it down with both hands.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. The Kings lead by 18. Here's Batase. And that one's good. LaRavia
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here's Simmons. Here's McBride. Off target from three-point range.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Larson. Simmons defending. To the middle. Sacramento passing it around. Pass to Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Out to the wing. Here's Lyles. Off target from outside. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Nice! That one's good. And here are the Kings now. Here's Larson. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. It might have been just game 2 of the series, but this one felt like a must-win.
I just love the fire they played with tonight. It's the playoffs, and they really brought the energy.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Luka, many feel that this team is exceeding expectations. How do you keep this rhythm going?
Yeah, we just got to keep going like that. Don't listen to anybody. Just be ourselves. Play as a team, and that's our key.
You got it. Thanks.
All right, Allie. Thanks. Great stuff there. That concludes Game 2 of the NBA Finals. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And let's reveal our player of the game, Goga Bitadze.